Hey guys, Dobby back at you with another story. Old Earl was the king of why pay full price when you can get it for a third at the junkyard or online. His 1998 Ford Ranger had a bad water pump. It was whining like a banshee and leaking coolant everywhere. Instead of going to the dealer or even a decent parts store for an OEM style pump around $80 to $100 back then, Earl hit up a sketchy eBay seller for a brand new, no-name import water pump for just $19.99, shipped. It's the same thing, he bragged to his buddies. Chinese engineering is catching up. He also grabbed the cheapest timing belt kit he could find. $35 for the whole set, complete with a lifetime warranty that probably meant lifetime of the seller's website. No gasket sealant, no new thermostat. That was another $8 extra. He skipped. He figured the old hoses would be fine for now. He spent all day Saturday in the driveway with a six-pack in YouTube. The install took twice as long because the cheap pumps bolts were slightly off spec and stripped easier than wet toilet paper. He muscled them in anyway in some thread locker from the dollar store. Good enough, he declared. Fired it up, and sure enough, the wine was gone and no immediate leaks. For about 4 days. On day 5, during a highway run to grab more beer, the cheap pump's impeller, that flimsy plastic wheel inside, decided it had enough of American roads. It sheared off and turned into a blender inside the engine. Coolant sprayed like a fire hose, and the engine overheated in about 90 seconds. And the temperature gauge pegged so hard it looked like it was trying to escape the dash. Earl coasted to the shoulder, steam pouring out like a pissed-off dragon. He popped the hood and got a face full of superheated coolant mist. The timing belt, that bargain kit, had already stretched like old chewing gum and was now slapping around inside the timing cover. The engine had jumped timing, bent a couple valves, and was making a sound like a washing machine full of rocks. He had it towed to the local shop for another $120. The mechanic took one look, started laughing, and said, "Buddy, you didn't install a water pump. You installed a hand grenade with free shipping." Diagnosis: new water pump, real one this time. Timing belt kit, proper quality. Head work to fix the bent valves. Resurfaced the head, new head gasket, thermostat, hoses, coolant flush, and labor. Total bill $18.50. Earl's face when they showed him the shredded remains of his 1999 impeller looked like he had just watched his retirement fund drive off a cliff. The mechanic kept the destroyed pump on the bench as a wall of shame trophy for months. Customers loved hearing the story. Moral of the tale: sometimes cheap isn't a bargain. It's just an expensive lesson why you don't trust eBay water pumps that weigh less than a hamburger. Earl now buys mid-tier parts and tells everyone if it costs less than a tank of gas, it probably costs more in the end. Thanks for listening, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Never float your boat. I'll see you right there. Later. Bye.